Sugar and Spice the podcast. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. We were just saying it literally feels like we haven't filmed in ages, and I know we
like
actually say that.
Yeah,
we say that every time, but it's actually true.
It's been time. It has been time.
Anyways,
are you feeling sugar or spicy?
Oh, guys, if you don't know, we ask each other each week if we're feeling sugary or spicy. If you are unsure what those things mean, go back and watch another episode because we've explained it way enough times now. Okay, I'm feeling spicy.
I think I'm feeling sugary.
Okay.
I don't know why. I feel like we're back from the holiday and I feel like I've got back into my routine.
Oh my god, I'm trying to get back into my routine. Guys, not being funny, I actually have been non-stop talking about this like on my stories and to my friends, but my work at the moment is actually just hectic. Like, I had the whole of August off, and now I am like working every
Welcome
day
back, baby,
for the next 8 weeks, and I actually can't deal with it.
No, that's
I'm
cool.
Still feeling spicy. But what we are going to talk about today is, are men trash? The answer is yes. Thanks for listening, guys. No, I'm joking. Let's first of all talk about, I don't know how outdated this is going to be by the time this comes out.
Yeah, damn facts.
But
it's still going on.
It's a big topic of conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Molly-Mae and Tommy.
Yeah. I'm actually really sad.
I'm sad, but like, what do you expect?
No.
Boys are boys.
It's not that. That's not the case.
It is really, really sad. I feel bad for her. I don't take too much interest in Molly-Mae's life or vlogs or anything like that.
I kind of watch her, so.
Yeah, you have got like a... You guys are like this.
We're best
yeah, I feel like I don't really have like... Well, I didn't have too much of an opinion on it until I just so happened to watch her vlog where she like kind of talks about it but kind of doesn't.
Yeah.
And she just seems like the sweetest
she really is
human being ever.
Real. She really is.
Like, so positive, so poised, so graceful.
These words are damn facts generally. Like
damn facts.
Retweet.
Yeah, like I just
for real.
see her in a different light now that I've watched her.
Honestly, I feel like when you watch her, you can actually just see like she's just so herself as well.
Yeah,
I'm saying it like I know. Like, she's honestly, that's how
she's the same in real life.
No, but I actually just like, she does like weird things, and I just love like when she's like sometimes in the vlog she's like she just does like weird things, and I'm like, I just love how you just like don't care even though everyone is on your case and will try and make you look bad whenever they can. I just love her too. I actually just watched her newest vlog. She's going to Cannes for like, she's a +1 at a wedding. I thought, first of all, I need a friend that's +1 would be Molly-Mae. Like that. Yeah. So cool.
Yeah.
Like,
it's crazy.
She's like, I'm just
Molly-Mae's the +1?
Yeah, Molly-Mae is the +1.
How is she the +1?
I know. I was like, no, for real. I was like, as if I need like someone to be like, Molly-Mae +1. Anyway, she's going to this wedding in Cannes. I'm thinking, I know it's soon, but she should get some like rich, sexy like your husband that has just like it's giving like
for real.
She needs it. She needs it.
It's like what do you know Sophia Richie?
Boy anymore. Yeah, for real.
Isn't that what she did? She was like kind of like
with Scott Disick, no?
Yeah, she was like kind of like a bit reckless, like and then she got like some crazy husband and just like rebranded her whole life and is now like just patterned. Posh and patterned.
For real, I feel like I can just see it from Molly-Mae because I feel like she's just so like classy and like she's not really like, she's very business and not going out and like, not that partying is like not classy because I'm a partier, like, you know, and I'm playing but do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like she's just so, I can't explain it.
She's like just so graceful, like the way she's really handled the whole situation.
Obviously, she's not going to come onto YouTube and be like, oh my god, this has ruined my life.
Why do I feel like that's what I would do? How would you handle it if you like got publicly cheated on? I would tear that man down. Actually, no, I actually wouldn't.
I feel like because they have a kid. That is your daughter's
That is
dad.
true.
Like, you're not going to be like,
yeah,
do you know what I mean?
It's giving Kim Kardashian and Kanye West.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do? Like, you can't. She's gonna have to see him not every day, but she's gonna have to see him for the rest of her life. Oh, she literally has a child with him. That is
peak.
It's so peak, and she literally thought that like that's who she like fully loved and thought was her soulmate, and like that is just heartbreaking.
And that is men for you.
Honestly, because I used to like kind of compare my relationship with Molly-Mae's relationship.
Cool, don't do that, man.
So that kind of judges me out. No, but like, as in, not quite, because I still go out and stuff. I feel like she's very like, I'm stuck in my circle.
Yeah.
I don't really.
But he was out partying,
and he's quite partier, and she never really had a problem with it. So we're different in that case. But I just feel like when I used to compare it, like you know, he was a boxer. Yannick used to do boxing.
Yeah,
and then like
there was just like actually a lot of similarities.
There was I've said one. She's like, there's so many similarities.
Oh my god, you're the same. Oh my god, he's gonna cheat. No, Yannick doesn't like go out like.
No, Yannick wouldn't go like.
Brown.
That would be fucking cool. I'd be there with him. I'm like, let's go, babe.
Yeah, better bring me along. The fuck.
No, I don't know. There was like quite a few similarities though when she was like talking her vlogs. I'm like, it's like me and Yannick love that. And so now I'm like, oh my god, they're broke.
No, forget that.
But there are different things, and the different things is where he went wrong. Whereas Yannick,
yeah, sure. It's a shame because she really trusted him. That's the thing.
That honestly, and they just like everyone looked at them. Like I feel like the whole of like the internet was like, we looked at Tommy and Molly, like they're gonna last forever, like that is it. Like they got so much stick after Love Island, they're never gonna last. And then when it started to get really serious, like 5 years down the line, like me and Yon have been together for 5 years, by the way. It's just sick. 5 years down the line.
Oh my god.
And then he like goes and does that. I think everyone is like, what the
But he has always been a bit of a weird guy, hasn't he? Like, I remember watching him on Love Island, like, he is, like, obviously, like, very, like, conventionally attractive. But the way he moves, I don't know what it is.
But I think...
He's just a bit weird.
He was a bit weird, but, like, if you, like, saw him in the vlogs as well, like, they were just weird
together,
maybe. And it was just... It was kind of cute, like, weird. Like,
I can see how you're affected by this.
Yeah. Like, I feel like me and Yannick can be really weird behind closed doors. Like, you know, I sometimes say, like, oh, if you saw Yannick behind closed doors, like, you'd never, like, think that was how he would be. I just feel like that's probably...
Yannick's probably watching this like, shut the fuck up.
Like, he's like, wait, what have you told Lucy right now? Like, what the fuck is it?
Oh my god. So
I don't know, but I don't know. I think it's really, really sad, especially because there's a child involved. And also they were engaged, like apparently
engaged is crazy,
right? Apparently,
this is what I mean. Men actually like.
No, but it's not all men, Lucy. Come
on.
Well,
we're gonna get onto that.
We are. But also one more thing about Molly-Mae. Apparently, I don't know if this is that true, but apparently they were filming like a whole documentary with Amazon to do with their wedding and like the build up to the wedding and then like the wedding and stuff. And that's obviously been cut.
That is sad. Crazy. I wonder if that will come out one day as like. Archives.
Do you think they'll ever get back together? Like, imagine if she's like, okay, we're getting back together. I mean, like, can you do all of this and then be like, we're getting back together?
Well, my Jammer and Stormzy got back together, but now they've broken up as well.
Why is everyone breaking up?
Oh. You know what Molly-Mae should like so do?
Sorry guys, by the way.
Kyra's behind.
You know what Molly-Mae should so do? She should like continue the documentary, but it should be about like moving on from like and like setting herself back up and like
that is so true. I don't know if you guys heard that, but Kai said what Molly-Mae should do is like carry on the documentary but make it like
about her.
Yeah, make it about her, like about moving on and stuff.
Oh my god.
Actually such a good idea. Kai, you come up with some like really good ideas, like business ideas.
Send that through to Molly-Mae right now. Girl, stick with the documentary.
Email. I got a real good idea for you. 10% please.
Business.
Yeah, she would make so much money on
it. And it would be like really empowering from watching. You can see her like
Yeah, and I reckon like every woman on earth would relate apart from maybe like 3%.
Everyone would be watching that.
That'd be so sick.
Anyway, back to her vlogs about like how, because like it is how like she's literally like filming how she is nowadays and like what she's doing, and she like does speak about some struggles, but I think she just doesn't want it to be too like boo-hoo, poor me. Like,
maybe she's like
she's still trying to keep up with her content, and I think also what she said in one of her vlogs was that she's keeping up with the content because there's something big's coming out and she's not letting this ruin it, which I think fair. It's like,
yeah,
go,
100%.
Girl. And I loved how she was like, everyone thinks this is a publicity stunt.
She's like, I
wish. And I thought, poor girl, she probably does wish. But literally. She's like, in her vlogs, she's actually being, I think, quite real. Like, she's like trying to like keep her mind occupied, which is like what people would do. But she's
also saying like the evenings are bad.
Yeah,
and
the evenings are bad, weekends aren't fun. You know, she said in this most recent one, she was like, at night times now I have like a lot more time, so like, you know, I'm really trying to like get on my skincare, and like she's like, it's not that I'm scared to go to like bed, but like I'm trying to like, you know, like make it
actually that is actually rubbish.
Imagine,
that's so bad.
Like you're engaged with a child, you think your life is like literally flying through, and then you just get right.
It's like Olivia Attwood's new thing as well. Yeah. It's like about men being trash.
Have you watched it yet?
I can't. I actually Olivia Attwood's new thing. Do you want to explain what it is? Because I don't explain.
Okay, it's called like Bad Boyfriends. I think it's called. It's on ITV. Like a little promo.
Yes.
Basically, the first episode is like basically girlfriends have. I think because I didn't know this actually, but Olivia Attwood before she went into Love Island was with a boy, and then they like split up or whatever. She went into Love Island for like kind of revenge. Obviously, like left with Chris and blah blah blah, but then she ended up getting back together with that boyfriend before.
Oh my god!
Is that how you took that, Kaya?
Yeah. So she was with Brad before she went on Love Island. She was basically saying like she whipped him into shape by like doing this to make him jealous.
Yeah.
So she's doing the same for these.
Wait, are they together now?
They got married.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck off,
married.
really?
Yeah, they're like fully married and everything now. So she said like she basically.
Wait, did he like cheat on her before she went on Love Island?
I don't know. She didn't.
I think he was seeing someone else at the same time as her.
Oh.
And they were like together.
Right. Okay.
That's so funny. I did not know that.
Kaya thinks that they were like he was seeing someone else.
So yeah, like for a revenge thing.
But yeah, so then she went to Love Island. Obviously, like everything happened, and then they ended up getting back together, and now they're happy. I think they're pretty much happily married.
Yeah.
So she said that she had loads of girls like DMing her, like, "How do you get like past all this?" Or like, "How do you like just kind of like talking about their bad boyfriends and stuff."
Yeah.
So she's decided to set up this TV show where they invite all the boyfriends. I think they invite, or like get in contact, or like maybe the girlfriends like tell them to sign up to whatever to this thing called Brotopia.
Oh my god!
I mean, if I said to Yannick, babe, you need to sign up to this Brotopia, he'd be like, go away, no. And like if anyone came in contact with him, like, do you want to sign up to Brotopia? He'd be like, no, I don't.
So what is it, like a holiday?
So it's like, I don't even know exactly what it is, but it's like a weird fake show. It's like a weird fake show where like the boys like where the boys like I think their aim is they get to win money. That's how like they like get
entice
more.
Them
yeah. You can win money because I think a lot of them said to their girlfriends they're going on this show and they're going to win the money and they're going to help like them as a couple kind of vibe.
Build a life for them.
Yeah. But basically,
they're doing it so they can take them on nice holidays.
Yeah, exactly. But basically, like at the beginning of Brotopia, they basically have to like they get set like challenges, and like they get put into groups, and like one of them was like they go clubbing, and I don't know what exactly their challenges were. Like I don't get it.
But that's like not the point,
tips,
is it?
So I guess they
so whoever got the
with the girls,
okay,
to, like, get more tips.
Okay, so whoever got the most tips wins in the thing. So it came to like flirting with girls, like doing body shots, like literally like chatting up girls, giving out Instagrams, like it was quite hectic.
But do they know that they're on TV?
No, so yeah, they know they're on TV because they think they're on Brotopia. So like most of them probably held back a little bit as well.
Yeah, that's the scary thing.
Yeah, that is the scary thing, right? But a lot of them still fucked up. And what happened was girlfriends, so they split the girlfriends into two groups. So the girlfriends of these boyfriends would go to those other boyfriends, and then their other girlfriends. So they don't know the girls, but it's actually the other boyfriends, and they create like fake names, fake lives, fake everything for the girlfriends. Hell. So then they literally can like egg on the boyfriends. They like, and then they feed it all back to each other. It was honestly crazy.
I think I'm getting triggered.
Yeah,
I think I'm getting.
It was
triggered.
Quite crazy, and then they obviously end up. Like that's like literally episode 1 is Brotopia vibes, and then it goes into the actual like season.
How many episodes out right now?
I don't.
It's like 6.
Oh wow, there's a few.
Okay, I'm on episode 6 now.
I was one of them that like come out like one episode like a week.
I think it might. I think or a day or like
at a time.
Right. So I'm on episode 6 right now, and at this point, well, I'm not going to actually run it for people because they probably want to watch it. But basically, some of the boys do like shady shit, and then they meet the girlfriends, but then they also meet the girls that they saw the night before. Like the anxiety must be mental.
Are they drinking?
Probably.
And then they
they're literally in the club.
One of the other boys from Brotopia's girlfriend on a night out, and then it's all just.
So then they're like, "Do you recognise these girls?" And one of the boys is like, "That's my girlfriend," and that is the girl that I literally like gave a lap dance to last night. Like,
okay, I want to watch it.
It's good.
But I
think it would fuck you up a little.
Really bad trust issues. Like I actually think it would not be good for my mental health to watch that show. Although it sounds phenomenal, it sounds like, but it does. I'm already like.
Is the episode I'm on now is the girls actually get to see the night out. So like the other girlfriends, the other girlfriends have gone and told them everything. Then the boys have kind of confessed a little bit, but some of them have like been like, you know, it's not as bad as you think, like blah blah. And now they're literally watching it for themselves, and I'm literally like,
it's like Love Island movie night, but just like constant.
but like also out to get you.
Yeah,
like it was quite.
That sounds like bad vibes.
And one of them's engaged, and it's very.
Oh no!
It's what's up with getting engaged to people that you want to cheat on? Like I just don't get
it.
What's wrong with you?
No one's forcing you to buy a fucking ring. No one's forcing you to get down your knee, weirdo.
In it. Oh, so God, but honestly, what I was saying as well before we were filming this, guys, it's like I do look and sometimes just think like, how are people putting up with this amount of shit? Like a lot of them have been cheated on multiple times with these boys. Like one of them had been cheated on. Well, not actually cheated. I think they broke up for like a day, and he like got with one of her best friends. And
shut up.
She's still like with this guy. I'm like, literally, like, how do you put up with this shit? And like, even like when they watch the stuff of like their boys, like one of them was like, on the night out, one of them was like, no, I'm not quite single. Well, he was like, they were like, are you single? And he was like, what did he say?
No comment.
Yeah, no comment. They were like, are you single? And he went, no comment. And he like did it in a flow way. He's like, no comment. And then they were like, what? Like, so what does that mean? And he's like, you know, like, okay, maybe, like, and then they were like, do you have a girlfriend or not? Like, is it a situationship? And he was like, I'm engaged. And then they were literally like, what the fuck?
Good just said that at the beginning.
Then that's when he goes, maybe I could be swayed.
Yeah, but yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He goes, but I could be swayed. Like, and his girl watches that at the end. Like, and she actually still, and this girl right there, they are engaged and they are like, they live together and they're looking into like IVF because she can't like actually like, and they have an IVF appointment after this fucking season.
And
I'm like, you're putting up.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is?
You're putting
right?
up with that. Not okay.
It is totally environment for boys. I have actually learnt recently, like, boys and girls are just so fucking different. You could put a girl in a club surrounded by the fittest, richest actors, musicians, like wealthy men, really attractive, like all their.
No, come on, let's not like put like girls insane, because a lot of girls do cheat as well.
Okay,
there are girls that do cheat.
Okay, but in general, I believe
it's just because you're the way you're saying actors, musicians, everything here, there, and there. Like, I mean, some people would probably get tempted.
but or like more often than not, I feel like girls they're way more likely to be like, oh, I've got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
But I just, even if you have the most loyal boyfriend ever, if you put him in an environment, well, actually, some boys, all it takes is like a few like proper like average girls.
A booty shake.
Like showing interest, and they just fucking fold. Like, men just fold so much easier when it comes to their environment, like their friends, like if their friends are egging them on, like, whereas girls, I really feel like are just like way more.
Yeah.
But that brings us to like the question of the episode today is, are men trash? Okay, I
feel like we've got a fair argument here as well.
Yeah,
I'm here, boys. I got you.
I'm gonna tell you, right. So let's first of all talk about.
Sorry, just no.
Where did the phrase "men are trash" come from?
That is a good one, actually. Where did it come from?
I wrote down.
I wrote down.
It kind of just became popular on social media, really, didn't it?
Yeah,
I feel people started saying it like on Tumblr and Twitter. Like, I think it was like probably about like
years ago,
2010.
For real,
like people have been saying like men are trash for like ages.
Not 2010, surely not.
We were
like 10.
Don't know. Do you know what really like?
Maybe.
The first time I heard it is that song. Men are trash,
but they give them a trash too.
A little bit of cash too. Wrong. Fuck those lyrics.
Wrong.
And when we say like, so when you ask someone like, oh, are men trash or men are trash, are we talking like literally or just like certain behaviours?
Oh, I don't know.
Both. No, I'm joking.
I tell you.
No, I do think it is like certain behaviours, and it also depends on like what you've experienced with men.
I do think it is what you experience with men. Because literally, we were trying to like talk about, when we were planning this episode earlier, you were like, oh, well, we could like tell people like our experiences of like why we think men are trash. And I was like, I mean, I could tell yours. I feel like I've lived through them as well. Like,
and me, I've got a whole list of them of like things I've done. Should I share some?
Yeah, I think you should. But I think the difference, like, I'm not even like trying to sound like I don't know what this would sound like, but I actually do just think I actually just don't put up with shit. Like, I actually can't lie. Like, I think you're very lenient. I can't lie. I feel like you're like, oh, I feel bad, or like, oh no, they didn't mean it like that. Oh no, I'm just like,
yeah, that is true.
And I think I put my things in. Like, I'm not saying this of Yannick, because I think also Yannick is just like, I'm very lucky with Yannick, so I do agree with that. Yeah. But I also put like my things into place. Like, you need to know what I like and what I don't like from the beginning, so there's no like confusion when we get like about to get married.
Yeah, because I do feel like sometimes my feelings like get the better of me, so I will like get like, I'll talk to someone, I'll like them, I'll end up liking them before I've set these boundaries, and then by the time they're crossing the boundaries, I'm in love. Yeah. What am I supposed to do? Like, no, not like actually in love, but like, you know, you just like fall for them. And
I do think you're very quick as well. Like, back in the day.
Oh, okay, hold on. Can we just say only with like certain people? Am I
certain ones. But I think back in the day, at least. Back in the day, you used to literally, once she liked someone, she would like literally see them like a lot. No wonder you're falling in love so quickly, because you're like seeing them all the time. Like you're like, oh my god, and then you're gonna love the attention.
I just didn't know.
Yeah, I just think you got to give it time to like fully get to know someone, and then like spending every day like sleepover. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I just yeah.
Anyway,
struggle with that.
Let's go back to the question. Rewind.
So yeah, it's kind of like what you experience.
Okay, yeah, go on. Tell us like.
Okay, I've got some written down.
Oh, I love it. She's prepared.
You know me. Okay, this one. Nah, some of them are actually comical. Like, I'm only going to share a few, but there are like.
I'm getting hot too.
I'm getting hot. I can't say any names. So, and if you're listening to this and one of them's about you, I'm so sorry, but you did it. Trash. Yeah. Okay, one time. Oh my god, they're gonna hate me.
Oh my god, I'm excited to know which one this is.
Okay, this is the time
guessing game
that I was talking to someone, and we were quite like deep into the relationship, right? Mm-hmm. And I found a used condom in there. A used condom, by the way, in their
bedroom
bedside table drawer. And then, so I found it. I was like, well, what the fuck is this? This is absolutely disgusting. Like, get that away from me.
That wasn't me.
Why have you got a used condom? And like, that can't have been old. Otherwise, that's really gross.
It would have been dried out, no? Like, was it dry?
It was like wrapped in like a plastic bag or something. Like, it was gross. I don't know if it was dry. I didn't inspect it that much. But they were like...
Wait, so you saw a plastic bag? And what? Then you just opened
so I opened the bedside drawer. Let me run this back a little bit.
How did
I opened the bedside drawer, and I'm like looking for something, because I was like, oh, do you have? I think that my nail snapped, and I was like, oh, do you have any like glue or anything? Because my nail was just like snapped, like I want to stick it back on. I looked in the bedside drawer.
I got some PVA,
and then
guys having their bedside table nail glue.
No, just like
super glue.
It might not even been the nail, but that's kind of like what rings a bell in my head. It was ages ago. And there was like this plastic bag, and I was like, oh, what is this like wrapped up plastic bag in your bedside thing? That is so weird. So like I pull it out, and like a used condom is just like in there.
How did you know it's in there? Is it see-through?
The plastic bag?
Yeah.
I remember it being like white. But like I remember like unwrapping it, and it was like either like wrapped up or something. Anyway, it came out, and it was a used condom like in the bedside table. Like, did you just like dash
it in the bin? Like, just put it in the bin. Why are you saving that?
Put it in the fucking bin.
Put it in the fucking bin.
And on top of this,
like, even if you put the plastic back, then put the plastic bag in the bin. Why have you chucked it in your bedside table?
Don't know. Fuck no.
That's really weird.
So then I see it, and I'm like, what's this? And then he literally was like, I don't know. I'm like, well, it's your bedroom, and it's a used condom, and it's from you. How do you not know where this came from? It didn't just appear out of thin air. And I got gaslighted so bad for me to think that like he didn't know where it was from, and then I remember I just got in my car and drove home.
That is kind of peak.
From London.
That is
it was a long journey.
That is kind of peak, because like the shit thing in that scenario is like not actually knowing the truth. Like, it's I think for me, I'd be like, what if it actually wasn't his? But
that's
what
the
if
thing.
It is? Like, what if it isn't?
Then that's the shit that sends you crazy.
That shit sends you crazy.
That's why, like,
because you want to believe them.
Yeah.
You want to trust them, but then like you're like, but where's it come from?
It can't, like, no one planted this here. That would be weird. Like, so bizarre. Anyway,
would
that was
have
one of the
respected
times.
you more if you just went, you know what, that is mine.
In it, because I wouldn't have fucking lost my mind.
Yeah.
Trying to work out.
And I wouldn't be a psycho crazy bitch now.
Thanks a lot. Okay, another one. Oh my god, another one. This one's jokes.
Wait, Kaya, sorry, did you know who that one was?
Well, I can guess by London.
Yeah.
Can I?
Well,
yeah, go on, guess.
There's a few that's from London, no?
No, it's actually and I think I like have spoken that to him like last year or something.
And did he say it was him?
No,
still denied it.
He still ran with it.
Still don't know how it got there.
Still don't know how it got there.
I mean, if that was me and I was like, that actually wasn't me, I would be literally going into my friends' rooms and being like, who the fuck's condom is that? Like, whose is that?
Do you know what it is?
Like, you're fucking up my relationship. Like, damn facts, whose is it?
The
like,
way they react, you can tell if they're lying, because because he was like, what? Like, why are you getting so annoyed? Like, oh my god, like, relax, like, blah blah, like, coming at me defensively. Yeah. Whereas like he could have been like,
what the fuck?
Like, genuinely, babes, I don't know where that came from. Like, I'm so like,
let's not teach them how to lie though.
Yeah. Skip if you're a boy. Skip to
no, but damn facts. Like, if that was me, I would literally be like, what the fuck is that? Like, you need to, like, I would be shocked.
I'm just as shocked as you are. Yeah,
I'm just as shocked as you are. Like, the fact that you are being like, what the fuck? Like, what? That,
yeah.
Exactly, damn
Come
facts.
on. And also, he had just had a birthday party as well, which I got a call from my friend saying that he had slept with someone on his birthday party and he denied that, and then I found the used condom. So I was like, oh, come on. Like, I'm no mathematician, but I know what 2 plus 2 is.
Were you invited to the birthday party?
No. I can't remember if he invited me or not, but I didn't go.
Mental.
Maybe I wasn't invited.
I feel like you would have gone. If you were invited, you would have gone.
Maybe, but he does invite me to quite a lot of stuff that I'm like...
Nowadays?
Yeah, nowadays. Yeah, I guess it's different now. God, the fact that there's still even a now is crazy. Okay, anyway, my next one. Let's move on from that, because I really hope he doesn't listen. My next one was that. I'll tell you who it is, but bleep it. This was with...
Oh.
So this is like not really a deep one. If anything, it's kind of funny. Okay. Basically, our date nights used to literally be like... We go out for dinner and we go to the club.
I could have guessed this one if you said that.
Yeah, literally.
Well, you didn't even
all we used to
do
was just like go clubbing together.
Down facts. Just drinking all the time, partying.
Yeah, like it was just
with
like
his friends.
Yeah, with his fucking friends all the time. So weird. Anyway, and he like also like would go to the club without me like quite often. So he like knew like
he was in uni. That's no excuse.
Oh yeah, he was in uni.
That was actually no excuse, but he was in uni, which is like just so like people know that.
Yeah, it's just like more and again this was like ages ago. I wouldn't really talk about anything recent, but we were at the club, and because we used to go like kind of like every like Saturday or like I think it was actually like Wednesdays or Thursdays that we used to do like date night and go to the club. I kind of like met his friends a few times, and there were these girls at the club as well that like were always there, and I think one of his friends was like talking to one of the girls or whatever. So I'm at the club with this guy and it's fine, like we're vibing, blah, blah. Then I like lose him for a bit. And then one of the girls comes over to me, who now I've like met a couple of times. Like we're cool. Like she's actually really nice. Comes over to me and is like, oh, I'm sorry, like you should not trust him. Like he literally just whispered in my ear that he like wants to fuck me. And I was like, the one that I'm speaking to, like, on a date with right now has just come over to you and whispered in your ear that he, like, wants to fuck you. Or he said something, it was something, like, more graphic than that. It was something like, I, like, want to know what, like, fucking you feels like or something. And I literally was like, oh, my God, I'm actually so embarrassed. Like, and, the girl was like, yeah, like, don't trust him. Like, he's, like, not a nice boy. Like, he's, like, done shit like this before to, like, other girls that we've met and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wow, that is trash behaviour.
He was punching as well, I can't lie.
Big time.
And he was just fucking dead.
Sorry, that's really mean, because I actually did I got along with
Oh yeah, do you remember when, actually I'm not going to say.
What?
When we like wanted to get him to play like bowling or like the arcade, and he fell asleep in the car or something.
Big
so boring.
Boo.
But yeah, how rubbish is that, being on a date with someone and then him going to whisper in someone's ear that he like wonders how they feel.
Did you tell him that the girl came up to you?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And he was like, oh, I didn't say that.
Liar. You just said it. Legit.
And I was like, well, the girl's not going to lie to me, because the girl like had her like,
What's the boy?
Awful. Okay, another one is
you've been through some tough times.
No wonder I think men are trash. It's like literally all I fucking experience. Someone get me a nice boy.
It's crazy.
Okay, I'm just gonna say one more. This one,
there's been multiple, but I'll just say one more.
I'll just do one more. The last one is actually, this is like not like personal to me, and actually like maybe he has his reasons and whatnot. But do you remember when owed me money for like literally like 2 years?
Yeah.
This boy that I was talking to borrowed money from me for something. First of all, what the fuck, Lucy? Why would you lend this boy money?
Can we just say
you weren't even in a relationship?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You weren't even in a
relationship. Do you know what? I'm starting to think like men might not be trash. I just might be like a bit of a fucking idiot. It's my take on this whole topic.
Oh my God.
No, but it is bad. I lent him money for something, and then we obviously like weren't together, but we like stopped talking, like broke up, whatever.
Can we just say there was a lot of mutual friends that like it wasn't just like a random person as well. Like loads of people knew this boy.
Yeah. What relevance does?
Just because like it's the way you got it back. I feel like if no one else knew them, if no one else knew them, like that's it.
Well, actually, I got it back because of the next boy that I was talking to.
Yeah.
Anyway, lent him money, and then we broke up, and he would not. I literally would message him, like, at first I was obviously like, hi, like, do you mind if I like come grab the money? Like, you literally owe me, like, I think it was like
200 quid. No?
Yeah, it was like a lot of money we were like young as well.
Yeah,
like it wasn't like obviously 200 quid
it
when
was
you're
like
younger
200,
seems like
it?
Yeah, it was like 200.
Yeah,
and I think he gave me like 40, and then I was like, okay, when can I grab like the other bit, like. And he literally aired me for so long. I started off really nice, like, oh, can I have the money, blah blah, and then he would just like literally air me. And I like literally used to message him every day. I think I literally used to message him like every day for like a good couple months, being like, can I have my money back? Please give me back my money. I need my money, blah blah. And he just like,
I feel like other
would not give
people
it
as
back.
well was like, give Lucy her money back. Like,
Yeah.
actually just give her money back.
Literally just like fucking like. And also,
It's
hello.
not that much. Like, he must have at least 200 quid to his name. Like, you would just
For real, he was a
fucking
fucking drug
money
dealer, I swear.
Yeah, for real.
Allegedly.
Anyway, we've seen him
Allegedly.
recently. We like him again, so it's all
Oh yeah, we're like cool now.
Yeah, we're cool. Yeah, we're cool.
He's fine.
We bumped into him multiple times. We're like,
Yeah.
yo!
Yeah.
We actually
Actually,
invited
it was
him.
like more last
Guys,
year, wasn't it?
we actually invited him to Sugar Spice.
Yeah, we're actually calm now, but it's just
Yeah,
funny.
we can't. It's fine.
It was trash, and I think he knows it's trash as
Yeah,
well.
it was trash. But you know what? Young, vulnerable.
Yeah.
You live and you learn. You never know what people are going for as
That's
well.
damn facts. I will give him the benefit of the doubt.
Benefit of the doubt.
But like, just silly of me. Like,
yeah.
The thing is, don't let men be trash to you. That's what I'm taking away from this. I'm glad I've learned something.
Yeah.
Any
other good ones? Because I feel like you're banging out good ones. I can't lie.
Well, I can't. I don't want to take the whole episode just talking about how men treat me like that. Can you think of any?
I mean, Lucy said one for me, and I thought, okay, yeah, fairs, because it kind of is a good way to like how when me and Yannick were.
Oh yeah, Bella was telling me this in the car the other day, because obviously I'm always like, where do I find a man like Yannick, just like nice and honest and trustworthy and just like great
Caring.
and fun and
Amazing.
We love you, Yannick. But like Bella was saying, like it wasn't. From the get-go, it wasn't perfect.
Yeah, like it's never gonna be like perfect, literally like that. Like we didn't just like bang, wow, we're insane, like together.
Yeah,
like we've obviously
takes
like
time.
worked on our relationship as well throughout the years. Like at the beginning of our relationship, I used to like literally be like, oh, he's driving me nuts. Like,
because there was one time that you almost ended things with him really early on.
Did I?
Tell them in the club when he.
Oh yeah, that way. Oh yeah. No, we weren't even together at that point. No, that was like before we.
I know, but like in the talking stages, you almost ended it with him.
I did nearly end it with him in the talking stages, just because I think we've actually spoken about it as well. His point is that he didn't want to come across too like eager, but we were like fully talking. Like he would literally come around mine like quite a bit. Like it'd been quite a while, like, and everything, and we were both in the club at the same time. Like I was with my friends, he was with his friends, and I was literally like, yo, like hello, like thinking like we're gonna be like woohoo in the club together, and he like barefaced ignored me, and I was like, what the actual fuck is going on here? And like my friend was like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, what the fuck? And I was like, kind of embarrassing as well, because like this boy that I'm literally talking to has literally said like hi to me, and then like walked off and gone and talked to other girls. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh,
what the fuck? He's gonna be so annoying.
Yeah, but you can explain his point of view.
But his point was he didn't, because it was like talking stages. We weren't like together. We weren't like seeing each other like crazy amounts. Like it wasn't like really serious, to be honest. Like,
yeah.
Anyway, I remember literally the time after that happened, I was like, sack this one off. Can't be asked. On to the next. Been there, done that.
And imagine if you had.
I literally was like, fuck this off. He was like, right, been at the club. All I wanted to do was be with her. I've literally like.
He was trying to play it cool.
He was trying to play it cool, talking to other girls, realising that it wasn't me.
Period. I know that's right.
And then next time I saw him, I was like, oh, CBA to see him. Like, fuck this. Like, can't be asked. I remember driving to the marina and everything he said, I just think, shut up. Like, I just can't even be bothered like, right now. No, because I remember, you know, when someone's pissed you off, you're just
you just like get out my
You're
face.
lucky you're even like with me right now.
You're
babe,
lucky.
love you now though. Like, I've already said this to him loads of times, to be honest. Like, we've spoken about this. Like, we always said, like, that's how jokes, like, imagine. But I remember literally driving and he'd like make a joke and I'd be like, ha. Like, I don't even know how we're still seeing each other right now. And then we went out for like dinner, and then we were going to dinner after. And at dinner, he was like, "I think we should make this more serious." I remember being at dinner like,
"Yo, what? Sorry."
I was like, "Excuse me, what?"
Can you not tell I'm pissed off right now?
I remember being like, "What?"
Did you not tell him you were annoyed?
At that point, there and then, I was like, "What the fuck? Like, have I just like seen everything wrong?" And at that point, I remember like, I wasn't as confident as I would be. Like now, I'd be like, "What the hell?" But I was just a bit like, what do you mean serious? And he was like, are you seeing anyone else? Are you talking to other people? And I was like, no, like, what the fuck? And then he was like, I think we should like, no,
I'm gonna cry.
Then he was like, I think we should be more serious, like take it more seriously, like I think we should just focus on each other. And I was like, well, I kind of was just focusing on you, can't lie.
Clearly you weren't at the club the other night. Is that how you put it?
I was literally like, clearly. And then I was like, well, we can see like how it could work, I guess, if like you're gonna take it more seriously, like we can see what's gonna work. No, I think I was nice. I shot it so long ago, I literally can't really remember, but yeah, then I was a bit more like, okay, let's see. And then from then he was
so you shouldn't like shut it down. Well,
yeah, but that was talking
line,
stages. There's a line. Yeah, that was talking stages. Like he clearly thought we were talking to other people, and also I remember because we met in the May, but then like summer came and I was like away, and then like when I was back he was away, so like we spoke over summer but didn't see each other that much, and then in September we started seeing each other kind of again but not as much, and then in October was when this all kind of happened. And then December, and then from like October to like the end of October, beginning of December was when like we took it more seriously, and then we became official in December. Yeah,
it's just he's a good communicator as well. He is. So like I think the difference between like actually being trash and then like kind of acting a bit trash and then like explaining your point of view like it's two like very different things.
I think he generally didn't mean like I think he was trying to his point I can see he's like trying to not be like eager, because he said, well, past times I've been like with other girls in like other like when he was like dating other girls, he might have been a bit too keen, and then they're a bit like, oh my god, like get away from me.
Oh, it's a shame that they did that too.
So thanks girls.
Thanks. Almost broke us up.
Legit. No, but I think it is definitely all about communication, because there's obviously been times in our relationship where we have like still had our like little like tiffs, but I mean, now we don't really have tips, to be honest.
You don't.
Oh my god, we've honestly communicated.
In like, Ibiza, everything. I just am like shocked by your guys' relationship.
Like what?
Like, okay, I know we're not like our Ibiza episode is alright. Our Ibiza
but we wouldn't talk about me and Yannick anyway in our Ibiza.
Yeah, it's just like you could be doing some like crazy wild shit like on the strip, which is like kind of a dangerous place.
Yeah,
and I'm literally like, Yannick, like you're not gonna like tell her not to do that, and he's like, I don't judge. And I'm like, wow.
Also, what I actually quite liked about him is Lucie liked a boy, but she was like, no, he's probably really young. And I was like, I'm going to go over there in a minute and ask him how old he is. And Lucie was like, yeah, go on then, go and ask him. And I was like, okay, cool. So I literally went up to this guy. Like I went up to like a group of guys and was like, excuse me, like how old are you? And then everyone's like, oh, do you fancy him? And I was like, no, shut up. How old are you? Like tell me.
Shut up.
And then they were, I was like, shush. And then they were like, he's 26. And I was like, okay, perfect, thank you. And then I went over back to Lucie and I was like, Lucie, he's 26. Like that's cool. That's not young. That's cool.
Really good.
And like Yannick was just standing there like like he just didn't
he
care.
just
like,
doesn't.
A lot of boys would be like, she can ask herself. Like you don't need to go ask her.
Damn fact, so many boys would be like that.
What am I gonna do? Like what am I gonna do? Like, oh yo, he's 26. Yeah, right, my type.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
my God, he's just
I'm literally asking for my friend. And also, I think what I was saying to Yannick when I did that as well is like the difference between like me and you is like, you never know, like you actually could really fancy him, he could be your potential husband, whatever, blah blah, but like you don't want to like not embarrass yourself, but like you obviously care more about it. Like I couldn't give a fuck.
I
could go up to him,
and also I just don't approach boys like that. I'm so bad with that, and it's
whereas I wanted to know the information. How old is
he? Yeah, Bella's like curious.
I
love it. But should we like round this off? So what?
Yeah.
So are men trash?
I think it's who pick.
I think 90% of men, yes, are trash.
I think
maybe 95%.
No, I think you, no offense to everyone that Lucie's ever dated, I just think you have like a certain type where they just
trash.
Your
type.
So if you think men are trash, then like they kind of are. Like if you like go into it just thinking like men are trash.
That's the thing. At the moment, my opinion of things is like heavily swayed right now at this moment in time, because I like all that's going through my head really at the moment is like men are trash. But I have to say, like, it's not always necessarily like trash. I just think men, like girls and boys, males and females, are so different with the way that they act, the way that they think, the way that they feel. Like it's just so different that like obviously as a female it's hard to grasp when someone has such different like different way of looking at things than me.
You should go into it like not thinking they're trash. until they do something that makes you think they're trash.
I do think
maybe I need like a clean slate.
No, but like Kaya, let's be honest. Have you had crazy situations like that?
No.
Thank you. Neither have I. And I generally think it's because you're just like
nosy.
You go for a certain you go for a certain like type of boy that kind of like I think. What like Yannick always says to me, you're just when we first got together, he was like, you're just attracted to road men, and I feel like yeah, thank you. I said, I think you think that, babe, but I actually am not. Like,
not at all. You even before Yannick, you like that was not your vibe. That's not your jam.
Like I could go into maybe like a club and there's like a drug dealer and I can vibe with them and I can be like, lol, yep. Do you think I'm actually like no offense to anyone that wants to do anything like that?
I am not one to judge.
But I'm really not one to judge, and you do you. Like, I don't care. But like, I just like wouldn't.
That's
be
not what
like,
you're looking for.
Yeah, I'm not looking for that. Like, I don't want to. I don't want to feel like intent. Like, I don't want to feel like
anxious and
stressed that I'm going to have a drug dealer. Like, that's just not what I want to do. Whereas I think back in the day, maybe not now, but back in the day, you'd be like, yeah. Do you know what I mean? And that's the difference.
You're
like,
making me sound really
sorry. No, I just think. I don't know. I just think you're like attracted to bad boys.
I just can't fucking
you can't help it. I think if a boy did something nice for you, you'd be like, oh, let's give me the ick.
Okay, I'm working on it.
Yeah, and I think that's why, because like someone that actually is like nice and that would care and like that would actually do something for you, you would like get turned off by it.
Yeah, me and Kai was saying earlier actually, like it's weird the way like relationships, especially like when you first start talking to someone, the way that they work, because I feel like if you like them more than like if you like them and they're a bit standoffish, you kind of want them even more. Whereas like if they come onto you so hard, you kind of are a bit like whoa. Like it's kind of like this.
See, I think if they came on, I don't know. It just depends how they do
it. It depends. I think if it's like so true like soulmate love, then it would just go like that, wouldn't it?
I just think
nice.
I just think you need to like. Because I feel like you get so many nice people, but like you just don't want them.
Where they at? No.
You keep being like, I want something like you and Yannick, but then if anyone came to you like Yannick, I think you would be a bit like, oh no.
And it also depends where you meet them. Like you meet a lot of your people in like clubs, and you're gonna like attract a certain kind of guy, and they're there for ego reasons. They're like buying balls, doing this. Like, imagine if you went and joined like a fitness club, like you're going to meet a whole different.
I was thinking that the other day, I was like, I should join a gym or something.
That's true.
Just like put yourself in different environments.
Sorry guys, if you didn't hear that, Kaya said that she should put herself in different environments because she meets people in like clubs and like.
Wait, not all the time.
Not all the time, but like generally, like that might be
I actually don't even meet anyone.
Okay, you met at a festival.
Well, actually, I knew him before.
Okay, yeah, but you like.
Well, it was actually through.
Okay,
Instagram.
yeah. Okay, through Instagram. Instagram.
Yeah.
Party.
Yeah.
I mean, you knew him before, but you like rekindled it in a club.
Oh, did we?
Probably, I think. I don't know. That's right. My point is, it's like Instagram and like partying.
It's like not a good.
You're like vibe, but like if you're meeting people off Instagram, like I'm sure like some people that's fine to meet people off Instagram, but you're gonna get the certain people sometimes. But I don't know. It's just
they're gonna give off that like that.
But then, guys, at the end of the day, you can say that about like dating websites. Like I met Yannick off Tinder.
Yeah, that is true.
And then people like you meet shit people off Tinder. So it's really about the luck of the draw.
It is, yeah.
I think if you were to meet someone and they like maybe cringed you out a little bit at the beginning, I think you should like
see it through.
See it through
a little bit. No, I'm not saying spend 2 years with them, but give them a little bit.
Because
it could switch it out. It could switch. Yeah, go on a couple of more dates, see how it is. Like see what it's saying. Like I think you just need to like someone with a big ego ditch. Someone with a big ego you can't be with because like it just pisses you off. It just pisses you off too hard. She's like,
reconsidering life decisions right now. But I think I mean, I think maybe I'm just exposed to the wrong.
And also, guys, I don't know if I've said this on the podcast, but I've said it to Lucy so many times. It's killing me. But
it's killing me.
Lucy does not try. She doesn't try, and I say her environments that she's in, she works with kids, she like comes here and we sit in this bedroom. Like, who is she meeting? Like, we hardly go out anymore.
No, I do. I go out,
but not much.
I like do shit, but I just don't like.
But you don't look for them.
If someone DMs me on Instagram, the chances that I reply are like 0.
No, sometimes you will reply, but it may not even ever go anywhere.
Yeah. I just don't. Yeah.
And also, you literally fully scroll through their Instagram to be like, are they fit? Do I really, 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 really fancy them?
And the
before they would even get a chance for a response. You judge a book by its cover. End of. Let's go.
Okay, so do you think men are trash?
Well, I'm not going to say do I think men are trash, because I have a lovely man, so I wouldn't say that they're trash.
But men are nice kind people. Of like in general.
I think in your general, yeah.
Okay, let's close it out. I'm done with this.
What do you think?
I'm sweating. Yeah, of course they're fucking trash. I hate them.
Kaya, do you think men are trash?
I actually don't.
Yeah, I actually don't think. She's
really?
so angry.
Really? You don't?
Do you think I would think they were?
She's like, yeah,
but they are.
No, like I think some are, but I don't think like men on a whole are trash. No.
Yeah,
I don't think on a whole. I just think there are certain people, but then there's certain girls that probably men would think are trash.
Actually, this was something I was going to say before we close this off. Is that like girls also can be trash, and I totally get that. And I've been trash in the past. If other people had a podcast about what I've done, ain't looking good. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. But like,
it ain't looking good for me.
I'm cancelled. Just like that. No, but obviously, I'm not an angel. Like, no one's perfect.
No one is perfect.
Men are just really, really, really imperfect.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think it's who you go for. Let's say. I wouldn't say men are trash, and I wouldn't say women are trash. I'd say certain people are trash.
Certain people and certain actions as well. Just because someone does something that is trashy does not make them fully trash. All the people I've spoken about in this podcast, it's all love, guys. You were trash, but you're probably not trash. Actually, you are. Anyway, thanks.
Yeah, we're going to end the podcast there. Peace and love.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on Instagram so you keep up with everything that's going on in our lives. If we actually post it.
No, we are posting.
We will. Right, anyway, guys, thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Peace. Love.
Let's go, baby.